Since last month, the multinational team searching for Malaysia Flight 370 has been listening for a sound similar to this from the so-called black box. This week, they detected another round of pings.
I believe we are searching in the right area, but we need to visually identify aircraft wreckage before we can confirm with certainty that this is the final resting place of MH370.
But with the pinger batteries now on the verge of running out and still no visual identification of the wreckage, what are the searchers' chances? The Times' Matt Wald has covered aviation safety for 20 years.
They're looking in the dark. They're looking with devices that move very slowly, 3 or 4 knots, over vast areas.
The standard pinger has a legal minimum battery life of 30 days, but it usually lasts longer, perhaps up to 40 days, depending on when the battery was last replaced. April 16th marks the 40th day. The strength of the pinger signal depends on several factors. The Sarasota-based company Duquesne Seacom is believed to have made the pinger. The company's president recently spoke to ABC7 in Florida.
There are some things that can prohibit successful locations, such as ocean depth, floor topology, if there's cliffs.
Beyond that, if the pingers fade before the plane is located, there's still hope. Lost planes have been found after 30 days, but searchers face the arduous task of literally mapping the ocean floor.
One of the ways you do that is with something called sonar, which is like radar except it's sound, kind of like a diagnostic sonogram, and you get this black and white image. When you do it on the ocean floor, you're looking for straight lines, straight angles, other evidence of man-made objects. And if you're lucky, the man-made object you found is wreckage.
Another tactic is to deploy unmanned submarines.
It is a large area for a small submersible that has a very narrow field of search. And of course, it's literally crawling along the bottom of the ocean. So it's going to take a long, long time.
And while the searchers believe they're close, this effort is already likely the most expensive in aviation history, costing millions a day. The search teams continue for the sake of the families, but also for the airlines. Company officials want to ensure there was no mechanical malfunction that could endanger other planes.
Plane manufacturers don't want a question mark, a crash of uncertain cause, hanging over that model of airplane.